All right.
Good to go, Jim?
Yep.
I'd like to call it order to 6 o'clock p.m. meeting of January 26, 2021. Roll call, please.
Mayor Webb,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Lacuro,
Here.
Councilmember Sullivan,
Here, and I'm calling in from Hazel Park, Michigan, Oakland County.
Thank you.
Councilmember McFall,
Here. Okay, need an approval of the agenda as presented, council?
I'll move approval of the agenda as presented.
Second.
Any changes? Okay, we have an agenda. Open up civic announcements. Anyone have any civic announcements to bring up? Seeing no civic announcements, we'll take public discussion. Anyone had any public discussion in the audience that are on Zoom? Seeing no one. Close public discussion. Motion to approve consent agenda as presented.
I'll move approval of consent agenda items 1 through 7, Mr. Mayor.
Support.
Any dissension, discussion? We have an approved consent agenda. We have no administrative reports this evening, no board or commissions to appoint. And I think everybody's waiting on the new business topic. And I want to make a couple of remarks here. I'd like to say thank you. Pardon me? Yep. I'd like to say thank you to all the candidates that participated and sent in the resumes, the questionnaires, and that participated with the interviews, and all the time that they took, the few that we had external interviews with, to try to weed out this process, because we had so many great candidates. We had a lot of really good candidates, and it makes me proud that we have the participation in our community that wants to step up and move forward with City of Hazel Park and change things, maybe for the better, or to continue the movement in which we have aspired to be over the last couple of decades, and moving our Hazel Park into the future of 2021, not 2020, 21.
We're done with that one.
Yes. We don't want to talk about 2020. But I do want to say that things are looking forward, is looking really optimistic in our community. And I want to say we have a good council of people here. Our staff is wonderful. They participated and helped with this process. It's a very difficult process. And we didn't think we would have this many candidates. We really didn't. But to have as many good candidates that we had, this was a toss-up. And we had very lengthy conversations individually with each other, trying to figure out who to pick. So without further ado, I want to say one more thing. Thank you again. I need a motion to make the pick.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I also would like to thank all the applicants, all the people that were selected to be interviewed. It was a very tough decision.
Yes.
It came down to one of the things that I was very pleased that the top candidates were a demographic that I felt is not represented up here, you know, a newer, younger 30-year-old professionals. So there's a lot of people like that moving into the city. And so without further ado, I want to thank everybody for applying, and I want to encourage also, though, everybody to stay involved and keep on participating. But I'd like to make a motion to have Luke Londo fill the vacancy on City Council.
Support.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Pro Tem Lacuro,
Yes.
Councilmember McFall,
Yes.
Councilmember Sullivan,
Yes.
Mayor Webb,
Yes, and I want to say thank you again to all the participants, and all of you were well qualified. It was a matter of a millimeter of difference between at least 4 candidates. That's how close this was. Thank you. That moves us on to communications from the department heads. And we'll start with Melissa Swartz.
Everything is fine, everything's going well, just be safe in the ice and snow, and thank you for all the hard work that you do for our city.
Thank you. Chief?
I really don't have anything tonight.
Jimmy?
Nothing.
Jeff?
No.
Ms. Klobuchar?
Just to echo what you said, I had an opportunity to sit on the interviews. The caliber of the candidates that applied for the position was uniformly high. I don't envy you guys with the decision that you had to make because it was so very close between some of the applicants, and really everyone who participated in the process should be proud of themselves that they took the initiative to put their name out there. And I hope that they stay active in this community and they serve on boards and commissions, and also take a look at volunteering. I mean, there are things that, you know, we all volunteer for on a regular basis. And I hope that they will participate and volunteer and be part of this community for the foreseeable future, because this community does belong to each and every one of us. So, and it's not always easy. Right now, the mayor's right. Times are good in the city of Hazel Park, but you know, some of us have been here when times were absolutely terrible, and it was a struggle as to whether or not the city was going to survive. So times are good now, and we need to make sure that we work as hard as we can to make sure they stay good, because again, I say at every meeting, our system of municipal finance is fundamentally broken. And when the economy goes badly at the national level, it goes horrible for the city of Hazel Park. So with that said, Happy New Year to all of us. It is now 2021, and I'm hoping that this is a much better year. Thank you.
Councilperson Sullivan?
I also wanted to echo everybody else's gratitude for our applicants, for the participation level that we had. And I really look forward to continuing to work with the candidates that weren't picked. I think that we have some great applicants that will fit really nicely into some of our boards and commissions. And I'm excited to kind of get them involved and continue progressing forward and reestablishing our boards and commissions and filling some vacancies that we have, and our new environmental sustainability. I always want to call it the eco sustainability, the environmental sustainability board that we started in December. And I just want to thank everybody and welcome Luke to the team. So thanks.
Councilman McFall?
Yeah, I would like to thank everybody that applied as well. We had a lot of good candidates. We had about, I believe, 15 different people applied, which was a little surprising. I didn't know we would have that many people, so it's exciting that there are that many people interested in participating. So thank you again. One other thing I would like, welcome Luke also. Welcome to the team, like Alyssa said. I want to also remind everyone that restaurants in the city will be reopening February 1st. That will be with restrictions, of course, but please support our local businesses as much as possible. If you do not feel safe going into a restaurant, you can still order takeout, curbside pickup. So please support our city's businesses. Thanks.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Again, just encouraging everybody that was applying and everybody that didn't apply. If you pay attention to this process, volunteering is critical to the success of Hazel Park. It always has been. There's great opportunities to make a better community and help your neighbors and whoever might be in need. In the immortal words of Tom Selman, if you love somebody, tell them. If you have children, hug them every day and tell them you love them. Thank you for coming out and participating.
Thank you. Mr. Londo, I see you're in the Zoom meeting. would you like to have a statement?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. First of all, I just want to say thank you to the council for placing your trust in me. I'm genuinely honored and humbled by this opportunity. I'll look forward to listening and learning, working closely to help move the city forward. Genuinely a privilege to occupy the seat of former council member Aubrey. She had a lot of passion, and I hope to emulate that. I'd like to thank Ed, Lacey, Jeff, and Jared, and everybody at the city for taking the time to get to know me. We're lucky to have such an amazing staff full of hardworking practitioners who translate ideas into action every day. And for the residents watching, especially the other applicants for the seat, don't hesitate in reaching out with your ideas, concerns, and any feedback on how I can best do my job. Thanks.
Thank you. And for this evening, I'd like to say thank you one more time to all the applicants. And I appreciate it more than you know. And the ones that I have talked to understand what I'm saying. It was very close. We told the ones that I talked to that it was that close. And all of us have choices, and we had to look at different angles of who was this, who was that, who was better for this position, who was better for that. And it boiled down to what we think is what we've chosen is Luke at this point in time. There's been past city council members and past mayors in this city that we've all loved and all respected, and some that maybe we didn't, but it's all based upon the job we do at hand, helping our community, making the best of it, moving forward, having a different outlook, and trying to respect each other. And that's what all of this means, respect for one another, your neighbors, your friends, people you just meet on the street. Talk to them, have a conversation. Don't let this COVID get you down. Be positive. Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Support.
Thank you for coming up.